Hello, I'm Liam. Let's compare AgileTest and AIO Test to help you find the best test management tool for your team. First, let's talk about the user interface. AgileTest offers a straightforward setup with an interface that closely mirrors Jira. This means it feels like a natural extension of your existing workflow. The navigation is smooth, and you can organize test cases using a folder hierarchy tree view or sidebar view, making it easy for everyone, even non-technical users, to manage their tasks. On the other hand, AIO Test also has a clean and simple interface, but the learning curve is steeper. New users might find the extensive settings a little overwhelming, especially during the initial setup. Now let's look at how AgileTest and AIO Test approach working with Jira. AgileTest allows you to create new work types directly in Jira, making it easy to organize, search for, and update test cases right where you're already working. You can also click on a Jira work item to view and edit your test details without leaving the platform. It's all about smooth integration. On the other hand, AIO Test doesn't require new work types. Instead, you manually link test cases to Jira tasks. While this may simplify the process for first-time users, you can't search for test cases outside the app. Let's dive into test management features. AgileTest gives you a fully customizable dashboard, allowing you to arrange widgets and charts based on what's most important to you. Whether it's test coverage or execution progress, you get to choose how it's displayed. Meanwhile, AIO Test has a fixed layout with only 4 sections: Project Overview, Activity Trends, My Work, and Activity. It's simple, but if you need more flexibility to organize your data, AgileTest is the clear winner here. Let's dive into test case creation. With AgileTest, you can create test cases easily, and it feels just like working with Jira tickets. You can organize everything in folders, manage test steps, preconditions, and execution from one place. The ability to create separate issue types for requirements and preconditions makes them reusable across test cases, which increases efficiency. AIO Test also uses folders and offers import-export options for test cases. However, you have to manually link requirements to Jira work types, and preconditions have to be added manually for each test case. When it comes to AI, AgileTest automatically generates test cases from requirements and then creates the corresponding test steps. AIO Test, on the other hand, generates both the test cases and steps simultaneously, making it slightly more efficient in that regard. Let's talk about test plans and test sets. AgileTest allows you to create test plans as Jira issue types, which means you can search and manage them directly within Jira. You can also add test cases to these plans and set start and end dates, which is useful for tracking progress. AIO Test uses test sets, which are similar but offer more flexibility. Project admins can add custom fields to test sets. However, it doesn't integrate with Jira as tightly as AgileTest does. Now let's look at test execution. AgileTest provides a well-organized execution process. You can start by clicking the Run button, and it takes you through each test case, showing details like test coverage, preconditions, test steps, and findings. You can also easily add defects or evidence under each test step, which makes tracking issues simple. AIO Test also allows you to execute tests within test cycles, but the interface is simpler. You have to click into each test case individually to view its details, making the navigation a bit more disjointed compared to AgileTest. AgileTest really goes above and beyond with milestones. You can define key project points, like start and end dates, and link them directly to your tests. This helps with tracking and aligning testing efforts with project goals. Another huge benefit of AgileTest is its support for script testing and exploratory testing. You can perform exploratory testing directly within Jira, which allows testers to uncover bugs on the fly and immediately update tests as needed. To sum it up, if you need a Jira native experience, smooth navigation, and support for script testing, exploratory testing, and milestones, AgileTest is the way to go. Thanks for watching.